Today I fucked up by outing my friend as a cheater to his girlfriend. Obligatory this didn't happen today disclaimer. My 24M friend, 24M, is a long-time cheater. He and his current girlfriend, 24F, were on and off for a while because he intended to keep sleeping around. After a year and a bit they made it official, but he kept sleeping around on the DL. He doesn't actively seek it out, but jumps on many a chance to get it in elsewhere. Once official, he hosted a small get-together pre-corona at his place and we were getting to some drinking games. At some point, I was on the same team as his GF. Now, this girl is super annoying about him. She'll constantly talk him up and praise him in public to the point of absurdity. This being annoying is common sentiment among our acquaintances. When she started doing her thing and yapping about how cool her BF was while we were playing, she mentioned how he was a sex god, and in a drunken reflex I responded with, "That's not what I heard from, girl he cheated with," which was true but profoundly inappropriate, at which point the girl starts hopelessly bawling her eyes out, understandably. I got kicked out immediately. Called to apologize the following morning and he told me that he managed to convince her that I was lying and just being stupid. We made up, but not without him obviously carrying some resentment, but overall still being very decent with me. They're still together, he's still unfaithful on a semi-regular basis, and we're still great friends. Still, I haven't regained a lot of the trust I enjoyed pre-incident. Too long didn't read, drunkenly blurted out to my friend's girlfriend that he cheated and got kicked out of his house for lack of decorum. Yo, fuck that guy, it wasn't your place to do it necessarily, but like, what an asshole. Why is he playing with this girl for what seems like so long? Straight up, not a good person. You didn't do anything wrong. Your friend should try to be a better person and you shouldn't feel like you ever have to cover for him. Sounds like your friend should be the last to complain about trust issues, right? Dude, you really betrayed my trust by accidentally being honest. I do not understand how this person's trust is something to seek or to value. Help me understand why you want to be friends with a guy who cheats on his girlfriend. I don't understand this post. The "today I fucked up" part should be when you apologized. You need to drop the dude also as a friend. If a person is willing to cheat on their partner, they are willing to backstab their friends any day. And this goes for every gender and in every direction. Today I fucked up by attempting to trigger a Twitch stream. To be clear, this happened on Christmas. Just got around to writing this today. I was chilling on a Minecrafters stream. The chat was the same as any day by chanting arson bog and bigay do crime, you know, the usual. I was getting bored with it and had extra money to spare, so I donated some bits to say something along the lines of "I'm going to say it chat, I brush my teeth before drinking OJ on purpose." It gained the traction I wanted, with the chat being appropriately disgusted. I do like the taste of orange juice after something minty, mainly because the reaction tends to be like this. Anyway, the disgust begins to die down, but I can't have that. I message again: "If you brush your teeth before drinking OJ, it gives the next sour texture I need." Kind of like the tingling feeling garlic bread has. Completely normal, right? Wrong. People start telling me garlic bread doesn't tingle and I look it up on Google and shows garlic allergy. This must be a lie. This can't be true. Garlic bread numbed and itched everyone's mouth. That's what it did. This had to be an elaborate prank, so I asked the stream, serious question, garlic bread is supposed to tingle, right? It's supposed to feel like eating a pineapple, right? I had always stuck those two foods together in a group as food that fights back. But then it turns out, I'm just fucking allergic or I'm intolerant to it. Bad day overall. Too long didn't read. Attempted to trigger a Twitch chat by talking about brushing teeth before drinking OJ. Find out garlic bread isn't supposed to make your mouth go numb and itch. PH1's a stream. Remember this happening? Hope you don't actually have an allergy! Exclamation mark. I'm probably just sensitive to it, but I do have to get it checked out. Food that fights back. I'm stealing this lol. Be my guest, it's an important food group. If that's your Twitch chat experience, then you're watching pretty toxic channels. That chat gets rowdier when they're bored. The streamer was mining, but usually the chat is funny and actually helpful/insightful. My brother had a very similar moment. I like cantaloupe, but I don't like how it makes your mouth feel all dry and tingly afterwards. Then he looked around waiting on someone to agree with him. I sadly now know that moment where you're waiting for someone to agree with you, but they don't. This is hilarious. Garlic bread tingling like pineapple lemao truly is the worst timeline. Today I fucked up by giving my boss a Christmas present. This literally just happened. A few weeks ago my boss told me that her daughter, Jessica, was pregnant. She was over the moon excited. I always get my boss a Christmas ornament for Christmas, so this year I ordered a personalized ornament that has little people with names on them for the entire family, even the family dog. So it had my boss, her husband, her younger daughter, Jessica, Jessica's husband, the dog, and a TBA baby for the baby to come soon. I gave it to my boss. She unwrapped it and sat silently for a moment. Thought she was so overwhelmed by what a thoughtful gift it was. Then she looked up and said, "Jessica had a miscarriage." I don't think I've ever felt so horrible and awkward in all my life. She was very gracious about it though. We both cried a bit and I took the ornament back and told her I would get her a new one. Too long didn't read, gave my boss an ornament that included her soon-to-be grandbaby, not knowing boss's daughter had miscarried. Oh man, frown, that's rough. But just know this was not a fuck up at all on your part. This was so sweet and thoughtful. You didn't know and were just trying to be supportive. Your response and reaction was probably exactly what she needed. Offering to get her a different one was a really nice touch. That's not a fuck up. A misfortune, not a fuck up. Seems like you have a great relationship with your boss though, and that's a really lovely thing. Or I'm sure they knew it was an honest mistake. Nice gesture though. Oi, this is sad, frown. Good thing is you can save it for a possible later time and some good faith for them. Celebratory hands in the air. It has the year on it. Of course.